stinking commercial. If I find out who's responsible for booking me on this, I'm gonna kick him in the ass! Hey, folks, John Madden. Popcorn Popper. It's simple, Fred.
I didn't say it yet.
Go yourself!
Hey, John, how's it work?
It's simple, Fred. You just plug it in. Go ahead, do it. Open up the butter packet. And pour it in. And in 10 seconds, you got hot, buttery popcorn for the whole gang. Hey, let's eat, huh? Hey! It smells so good. It's melting! What's so funny, guys? Huh? You want a face full of hot, buttery popcorn? Huh? Is that what you want? Well, you start out with the popcorn popper right there, and then there's a butter packet over here, and you don't open that up. There's a blowtorch or something like that. Then it starts to melt. It starts to pop. You hear that, and then you know it's done. You put it in a bowl, and you can give it to one of your friends over here, one of these a-holes that's sitting in the corner with a bunch of jackasses. And then what happens is you can eat it or throw it in the couch. Sometimes I get it in the couch, and then it sits there, but it doesn't stink or doesn't rot because, hey, it's just popcorn.
The Quick Pop Popcorn Popper. John Madden couldn't figure it out, but you certainly can. Enjoy!
Yeah. Some old school Mad, not really old school Mad TV, but that was after the whole Will Sasso, Deborah Wilson, and Nicole Sullivan. And then those are the only three that I actually remember. A lot of people didn't like Mad TV because they thought it was more of a campy ripoff of In Living Color or Saturday Night Live. And I love In Living Color. I mean, Jim Carrey, one of my favorite actors, got his start on In Living Color. And he started as a janitor, so there's hopes for me. I'm just a gas station attendant. Alright. No, and I think that's like, one rung higher than janitor is gas station attendant. Yeah. True story. A couple of my friends asked me, well, why do you work at gas stations? I'm like, something I'm good at. I don't mind being outside. Oh, you can do snow removal. I'm like, yeah, but then they want me to have a license. I can't get one of those. Not yet, anyway. Working on that. That's my project for 2019 is to get my license. So, hopefully by, 2020 I'll be on the road and driving. And that way, get out of Manitoba and do a comedy tour across Canada. So, hit up comedy clubs. Take, a few weeks off. And whatever one offers me a permanent house show, then I'll just stick with them and stay there, and then I can earn money doing comedy. I'd probably get a job at a gas station just to pass the time. Yeah, because that's how I roll, and, I have this thing that, pumping gas is probably the simplest job ever. And I feel like technology is kind of like pushing that part of customer service out of the hands of, people like me. By having people being able to pay at the pump prior to, because all I do is just stand there while they put in their information, and then I just take the nozzle, stick it in. I'm like, fuck, monkey can do this. Fucking monkey can do this, Hit a button, let the nozzle, stick it in the gas tank. Just show a monkey that like 5 or 6 times, and then the monkey's got it, and he's just like, fuck you, I'm better than you, fucking monkey. And then you put him in a fucking suit, and he's getting fucking $10 tips. Fucking chimps. If the technology doesn't catch up with us and kick us in the nads and, take us over like Terminator, then, I believe that the Planet of the Apes theory may come into effect. Because monkeys are wicked fucking smart, man. And fucking cat. Freya, I'm running out of shit to throw at you. She's just wired. Yes. Or Cats. Cats could take over the world. I've never even seen the musical Cats. Because, one, it's a fucking musical. I don't got time for that. The only musical I liked was Sweeney Todd. Just because it was fucking creepy as shit. They fed people to other fucking people. That's fucking messed up. Yeah. Now I'm going on. Just going on a tangent. Yes, but we'll go back to pumping gas and working at gas stations. It's actually pretty simple. People make it look like it's really difficult work to do, and it isn't. See, I have a method. I have a method to my madness. And when I pump gas, I do everything in a pattern or in order. So if I start a car, say I start four cars, I'll start the first two on the first notch and go to the next two and put them on the faster notch, because by the time I hang up those other two pumps, those two pumps will click off, and then I can run over there and hang those ones up. Because, it's all about having method and technique. Alright, so, gonna take another break. Here's the song of the day. It's not really a Christmas track, it's more of a, throw up to one of the greatest punk rockers I find, because he was an icon. He made punk rock in the 70s, so, him and his band. And, of course, in the 70s, there wasn't really a lot going on in the punk scene. It was starting to revolutionize with the Sex Pistols and the Clash, and when that invasion happened, that's when it pushed a lot of, don't want to say Jersey boys up. It was more, New Yorkers, Long Islanders that came out of the music scene, and Joey, Johnny, Tommy, and there's a Dee Dee and Dee Dee Ramone. The Ramones, in 1972, they came out, and I'm a mad, avid collector of Ramones memorabilia. I have the majority of their fucking records. I have 4 out of their, I believe it's 9, so I need 5 more of their studio albums for my vinyl collection. I'll get them. My cat likes the Ramones, so I'll probably end up throwing them on when I get home. Start my week, and alright. So, yeah, I chose this song because it's kind of Christmassy, and I enjoy it. It's a good track. It was after the split up of the Ramones. It's Joey singing "What a Wonderful World." Only on Back to the Shack. Hey, yeah, that was the song of the day. What a wonderful world. Because when you're in Winnipeg, there's snow on the ground. And a lot of parts of Manitoba, there's snow on the ground. So, 'tis the season. Had a customer yesterday call me. He's like, well, I guess it's winter. I'm like, yeah, if there's snow on the ground, it's winter. And then it started to sleet halfway through the little snowstorm, and people were like, oh, are you cold? No. I'm not fucking cold. I don't get cold. I adapt quickly to this weather, so. I'm just waiting for the outdoors to be open, then I can go skate, and then I can do, shows, during my skates. When I take a break from skating and shooting the puck. Ooh, I gotta throw those in the freezer. Oh, gotta get the stick tape. Oh, I wish I played hockey. Hockey's fun to me. For years, my older brother would give me shit because he's like, "Oh, you can't skate, you can't play, you can't even skate backwards." I'm like, "Fuck you." My lessons on skating kind of ended early, and it wasn't my fault. But yeah. So too, my older brother, yeah, fuck you, buddy. I can skate, and I can skate backwards, and I can fucking stop, and I can shoot. I'm not just a goalie anymore. Can't play net. Knees are shot. Knees are shot. Ankle is okay for when I'm skating, but I can't power skate, so. That's just me being me and being kind of, paranoid about risking injury. So I don't push myself even harder than I have to. Oh, tomorrow night there's a hockey game on. Winnipeg Jets, Colorado Avalanche. Jets are back at home. Four-game homestand. Going to be a good series. Play the Avs. I don't know. If Laine builds up momentum after those 4 goals that he got in Helsinki, then there's hope. Then there is hope. Okay. But I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say with the whole not having Lemieux in the lineup, which he kind of fucked up on his own part, and pretty much just is costing him his career. 2-game suspension and a small fine for that illegal hit to the head on Trocheck. Dirty hit. I'm a fan of Brandon Lemieux. I thought he was playing a good, gritty game like his dad used to play, and then he goes and pulls that shit. But when you have your head down in the neutral zone, but that also goes into effect that it's like Brandon Lemieux was beelining it for him, which he was. So it was just a dirty hit. I'm not impressed by it at all. And then that errant high stick to the face. He was just trying to play a dirty game, and it backfired. It backfired hard. Because they pulled out Roslovic and put in Lemieux, and that was a bad move on Maurice's part. He should have just kept Lemieux out. Sorry, Brandon, but, in a game like that, in a series like that, it's not the playoffs. You can't get away with shit like that. And you wouldn't. You're just forcing that Florida Panthers, Winnipeg Jets rivalry, which won't work because Florida is in the East and they suck wind. I mean, they had 700 fans show up to. No, it was 649 fans show up to one of their preseason games. Yeah. I think Winnipeg sold out at during their preseasons. So